Welcome to Gold Derby. I'm senior editor Denton Davidson here with an actress who came to fame on the hit TV sitcom Blackish, and she also happens to be the artist formerly known as Woodpecker on The Masked Singer, Marsai Martin. What inspired you to go on this show? It sounds like you and your grandmother were big fans.
Oh man, we love The Masked Singer. We've watched it since the very beginning. And yes, my grandma, she a cool grandma. So I don't want nobody to think like, oh, I watched it with my grandma. She's a cool grandma. She loves all the amazing reality shows, especially this one. So we always were like, what would it be like if we decided to like if you decided to get on this show? And we always were like, oh well, I don't know, we'll see. It's always something that we joke around about. So for it to actually come to fruition in this way was really, really cool.
Did you have favorite contestants in the past that you've seen on the show?
Oh man, I love Amber Riley. She is so amazing. She's one of those people that like you just know her voice if you know her. So I think like having her season was so cool. And then Tiana Taylor when she was on, Jordan Wood surprised everybody with her amazing voice. So, I think there's a lot of amazing contestants that were on the show, which made me even more excited just to have that process myself.
And specifically, Jennifer Lewis. She was your Mast Ambassador. Had you heard anything, about the show, or had you ever spoken to her about that? Because I imagine she has a lot of good advice, because she's definitely a great storyteller. I spoke to her last season.
Yeah, I didn't have any advice from anyone. It was at a time where I was moving around so much. I had a bunch of different things going on. So, and this was just one of the things that I just was really excited to do. So honestly, I didn't really talk to anybody about this because I was like, I don't know who to talk to about this. Like this is so like confidential to me. So I'm like, I don't know. But I think after Jennifer did her video, of course she knew it was me, and we were able to talk about it like right then and there. And I think that was so much fun to be able to see what her experience was. And then at that time, that was like the start of um me even performing and what that would look like. So getting to feel her energy before going on stage was really cool.
Throughout the run, you sang Flowers by Miley Cyrus, Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler, and Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Rae. You weren't even born when Holding Out for a Hero came out. Were you familiar with that song, or is that one you had to learn on the spot?
No, so out of all three songs, that was the song that I picked. Like I wanted to do that song because, and I think other people got or I don't know, but Shrek is my favorite movie of all time. Like I stand by it. And Shrek 2 to be exact. And when Holding Out for a Hero is performed by the amazing Jennifer Sanders, I believe is her name, which is played by where she plays the fairy godmother. And literally, that's my favorite part of the entire movie. Shrek was like my theme for my 18th birthday party. So I feel like I thought that would have been a great hint for people that like really knew who I was, or just something like that. And I just wanted to perform it. So I was like, what better way to do that? So I think that was actually one of the first songs that I uh told the producers like if we were able to get it cleared and put it together the way it's supposed to, then that is definitely one of the ones I wanted to perform.
Who are one or two of your favorite music artists that you grew up listening to?
Ooh, I'm very old soul. So I grew up listening to jazz like David Sanborn. I'm also really big with Jill Scott and Erykah Badu and Marvin Gaye. So that's really what I grew up on. A lot of blues. Um, and those like just those amazing legends in itself. But yeah, I'm a very big R&B girly, and I also love our indie rap, our neon soul. I love Tyler the Creator, so I'm pretty much just like a jukebox, to be honest.
Well, you stumped the panel. They were all over the place. Letitia Wright, Willow Smith, Regina King, Tatiana Ali, Kiki Palmer, Quinta Brunson, Liza Koshy, Cardi B, and Halle Bailey. What were your thoughts when they were talking about all these people?
I honestly was just giggling under the mask because I was like, Okay, I loved how far off they were because I think for the people who did know who I was, like I think it just made it even more exciting for the performances to come. Um, and I was hoping that they'd be stumped. I don't know how I would feel if they immediately were like Marsai Martin, and I don't know. But it was hilarious when they said Cardi B. When Rita said Cardi B, I was in tears after I took off my mask and I was laughing so hard because I was like, Cardi B. But I think all of those people are absolutely amazing, and to be even in the same thought as Halle Bailey, which is the Little Mermaid that sings so amazingly. Like the fact that people can think I sing like that is like, okay, I'm doing something right.
What were your thoughts on the woodpecker costume itself when you first laid eyes on that?
Oh, I loved the woodpecker costume. It felt so me, and the amazing costumers, the designers, the people who put it all together were so fascinating, and the whole process of that was super super cool. Um, and yeah, I mean, it's one of those once in a lifetime things to where, like, when you want your costume to represent yourself and the way you move and your personality. So I felt like the woodpecker was honestly like the perfect pick for sure.
In 2019, you became the youngest person ever to produce a film when you produced and starred in Little. Since then, you've produced more and you've really branched out as a business person. We've seen so many documentaries coming out recently about growing up in Hollywood. How were you able to really stay within yourself and stay so grounded and keep it all together with all that pressure of growing up in the public eye?
Yeah, well, I think that answers I think that question could be answered in multiple different ways. I feel like for me, I am very family oriented. I grew up in Dallas, Texas, where, it was none of that. So, and also my both of my parents are from LA, so I think when we moved to LA, um, I didn't I didn't get that side of it because I had so many family and friends there to where I really didn't grow up in it. Um, and for me, like I'm not even a party person like that. I love just hanging out at home with my friends and my family, eating some good food. So that's always been me ever since I was little. So, I'm blessed enough to be able to have the family that I have that always keeps me grounded and supported the best way I need to. But I will never consider myself growing up in Hollywood. Um, because that was never a factor in my life, and we made sure of that even to this day.
And in one of your clue packages, you said you want to become the youngest billionaire. What's next
Mhm.
for you? What's your next venture that you want to conquer?
Oh man, so much. I said I wanted to be the youngest billionaire when I was very little, and I still stick by that. um, I think that can mean so many different things too. I'm still filming. I have to film for a movie next week. We have a G20 that's on Amazon that I work alongside Viola Davis with. That's coming out next year. And I mean, there's so many other things that, as a 20-year-old, you're just still just trying to learn. So I just really wanted to spread my wings and be creative and just do what I love, which is just to create and have fun and all the things.
What was that like working with Viola Davis?
Amazing. She's a legend, and I'm immensely grateful to be able to work alongside her and just see her craft in real time. And she's just so cool. She's so cool. She's so fun. You can talk to her about literally anything, and she just made it a very comfortable work environment. And it was just super super comfortable, super chill, which I adored about her.
Well, we are definitely looking forward to that. And Marseille, it was so much fun to see you on the Masked Singer stage, and we'll be looking forward to whatever's next for you. And thanks for chatting with Gold Derby today.
Thank you so much. You have a good one.